Hi, my name's Melissa Palmer. I'm the program coordinator for the Graduate Accounting Program here at UT Dallas. We're so excited that you're taking a few minutes to consider our program. We love UT Dallas and we love the School of Management, and we hope you will too. We know that you put a lot of time, effort, and money into planning your degree and your education and perhaps even your CPA eligibility. So take a few minutes, listen to our videos, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. And best wishes on all your plans.
This video is to give you information about the CPA exam. The first question I want you to consider is, do you need to take the CPA exam? Is that the right choice for you? There are lots of things to consider. Do you need that CPA designation for your chosen career path? Or are there other professional designations that may better enable you to reach your goals? On the slide, you'll see that within the field of accounting, there are quite a few different certifications that you can get, and CPA is still the gold standard within the world of accounting, but Certified Management Accountant, Certified Internal Auditor, many others are also very important and prestigious designations to have. So take a few minutes and look at these links, spend some time researching. Most of these designations require a great deal of time and money and energy to get, so you don't want to do it unless you know for sure it's going to help you to reach your unique goals. So let's say you are thinking about the CPA exam. Here's a look at the courses that you're going to need to take to get prepared with the knowledge you need to pass the 4 parts of the exam. So the 4 parts: financial accounting and reporting, audit and attestation, regulation, business environments and concepts, and the classes that will prepare you for each of these sections are listed on this slide. Our encouragement to you is that you take as many of these courses as you can fit into your schedule. I know that many of you will not be able to take all of them, but they are all important courses to your knowledge base to being able to pass these parts of the CPA exam. Getting your license, your CPA license, is a multi-step process. But let me say that the CPA exam is exactly the same regardless of which state you choose to take the exam through. So keep that in mind, that the exam is the same no matter what state you choose to be licensed in. All right, the path to being able to call yourself a CPA has 3 distinct events. The first one is education. Every state has an education requirement that you have to meet before you can even take the exam. The second piece is the exam itself. You have to pass all 4 parts of the exam. And the third piece is the work experience. You have to spend a certain amount of time working under a US CPA, getting work experience that will help train you to be a CPA. And once all 3 of those requirements are met, then you can apply to get your license as a CPA. So, what are the educational requirements for the state of Texas? If you want to sit for the CPA exam in the state of Texas, you have to have earned a bachelor's degree. You need 150 college credit hours. And of those 150 hours, 30 must be upper-level accounting hours, 24 business hours, and 3 for an ethics course. In those 30 upper-level accounting hours, you also have to meet a 2-hour research requirement. Here at UT Dallas, you can meet that by taking Audit and Fundamentals of Tax 1 or by taking Tax Research. Out of your 24 business hours, you also have to meet a 2-hour accounting communications requirement. Here at UT Dallas, you can fulfill that requirement by taking Accounting 3311 or Accounting 6203. Now, keep in mind that you are limited in the number of online hours you can take for those 30 upper-level accounting hours. No more than 15 of those credit hours can be taken in an online format. The Texas State Board will not accept more than 15 online hours. So just make sure you're keeping track of how many courses you've taken in person versus how many you've taken in an online format. Now, a word about community colleges. Sometimes students want to circle back and pick up some extra college credit hours or even some accounting requirements at a community college. Please keep in mind that there are only 4 community colleges in the state of Texas that have been approved by the Texas State Board for this purpose. In the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the only one is Mountain View Community College. They have an accounting department which has been approved by the Texas State Board and offers upper-level accounting courses. So that is an option if you choose to do that. Remember that you cannot take any part of the exam until you have met all of the educational requirements. The last thing on this slide you'll see is the website address for the Texas State Board of Public Accountancy. They have great resources and details on their website, and I encourage you to take a look at what's there. So the first step in your process of becoming a CPA in Texas is what's called your application of intent. You fill out this application of intent with the Texas State Board. You send them all of your transcripts, collect all the documents that they're asking for, and what they're going to do is compare what courses you've taken with what the eligibility requirements are. They will send you back one of 2 things. Either an approval letter saying, okay, you've taken everything you need to take and now you're ready to go on to the next step, you've been approved and you can fill out your eligibility application. Or they're going to send you what is called a deficiency letter. And this is actually what we want. Don't wait until you think you're ready to sit for the CPA exam to submit your application of intent. Do this as soon as possible so that they can review all of your transcripts, and they'll send you a letter saying, okay, here's what you still need. You'll have time to compare that and see if it's the same as what you think you still need. And you have a few semesters remaining to get all of those courses in. You have 2 years from the time you submit your application of intent to fulfill any deficiencies that you have. If for some reason 2 years go by and you still haven't started taking the CPA exam, it's not a crisis. You just have to refile your application of intent. The nice thing about doing this is that it locks you in with the eligibility requirements that exist at the time that you file your application of intent. So if 6 months from now they add some additional courses, it won't apply to you. So you lock your target in when you file your application of intent. Once you've taken all the coursework you need, there's an eligibility application that you have to take, and then there's an application for issuance of certificate as well. So a lot of steps to getting to that stage of being able to call yourself a CPA. Here are a few links that will be helpful to you if you want to do some more research on your own, and we encourage you to do that. There's a link to the AICPA website as well as the Texas State Board of Accountancy. And NASBA, the National Association of State Boards of Accountancy, has information on other states as well. If for some reason Texas doesn't work for you, or you know that you want to move to California, work in California, you have family there, whatever, you may want to look specifically at what the eligibility requirements are for California or any other state you may be considering. So NASBA.org is the place you want to start for doing that research. If you have any questions, there's a team of us who are ready to help you. Feel free to reach out to any of us. You'll probably have seen most of us in the classroom before at one point or another, but we're here to help you. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you around campus.